Mahrez plays the ball through to Jamie Vardy. Not the best of passes, but Vardy does get there and then plays the ball back into Mahrez. Mahrez with a great finish, top left corner. He isn't missing another chance. Makes it 2-0 to Leicester City. Great with the shot there. Falls to Daniel Amati, and Amati top left corner. Bang! 2-1 to Leicester City, and we could potentially be getting all 3 points. Hey guys, how is it going? It is S2G and welcome to the Season 1 finale of the Leicester City Career Mode series. In today's episode, you guys will find out whether we do manage to get a top 4 spot or not. If you guys are enjoying this series, make sure to drop a like on this video. Let's smash over 100 likes for this Season 1 finale. I'd really appreciate that, and also subscribe for more FIFA 17 content. First of all guys, I want to apologize for not uploading this weekend. The Elgato game capture software that I use, of course, was having a shit ton of problems. I mean, the footage just got corrupted, which I had recorded for this weekend, hence I wasn't able to upload. But now I've got the software all fixed, hence videos should be back on a normal basis. Of course, I'll try to upload daily if I can, but I've been busy lately with exams and all that. But anyways guys, let's now talk about this Season 1 finale. Of course, we are very close to getting a top 4 spot. Right now we are in the top 4. Most importantly, our fixtures aren't that difficult. We face Watford and Bournemouth, which are both winnable games, and besides that, Man City is the only tough game. Of course, City can pose a good challenge to us. Of course, they're a good side, but they are in 6th and we are in 3rd, so statistically we have been the better team and we are the favourites for that game. But as you can see guys, 2 injuries right now, Mendy and Slimani. We could potentially have Mendy back for the last game of the season. Not too sure about that, but there's no way Slimani will be back from his injury. He will probably be coming back from next season onwards. But anyways, let's have a look at our finances. Of course, this is Season 1 finale. Hopefully we can get the profit in at least some positive number. Right now it's a negative 14.36 million, which is not good at all. Hopefully we can get it to a positive number, which probably should give us the extra funds next season. Now guys, as you guys know, we always have a press conference, so let's get that underway. So the first question today, Riyad Mahrez has a higher rating, so big clubs will come with bids for him. So at what value will you sell him if he doesn't decide his future with Leicester City? Of course guys, there have been a ton of rumours of Mahrez leaving. He is unsettled. Have offered him multiple contracts, but he has rejected all of them. But if an offer does come in for Mahrez and he is still willing to leave, then we'll probably accept it around, 70 million or so. We can bring in someone awesome with that much money. If you guys have any suggestions, if Mahrez leaves, who to bring in for that position, drop a comment and let me know. Of course, this signing will be done in Season 2. Now, the next question, who do you think was player of the season for Leicester City? Now, this, guys, will be revealed at the end of the video, but I can let you guys know who it's between. So, Vardy and Musa are the contenders for player of the season. Both are forwards. Of course, Musa had a great season in the absence of Vardy, but lately, guys, Musa hasn't been doing as well as he was. Vardy, of course, if he wasn't injured, he probably would have got way more goals than Musa. But right now, guys, we are going to be facing Watford. A win against them, guys, will put us in a really awesome position to secure that top 4 spot we want. Besides that, if you guys have any press conference questions for, the Season 2's first episode, guys, drop them down in the comments section below. But this is my lineup, guys, that I'm going to be using against Watford. Musa wasn't fully fit for this game, hence, of course, Okazaki starts instead of him. But besides that, it's a very strong team, and we didn't really start off well in this game. Igalo literally dances past our defense here. Igalo still with the ball here, tries to finesse that one into the top right corner, but it goes way above the crossbar. To be fair, not way above the crossbar. It was pretty close, though. Great chance for him to score. After getting in that position, he probably should have done better. And this first half, guys, wasn't going well for us. Okaka here plays the ball through to Igalo. Another opportunity for him, but he misses again. And these missed chances could cost Watford this game, as in the second half, we do have the first opportunity for us. Mahrez plays the ball through to Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy now gets ahead of the defender, but takes a shot. But he gets fouled as well inside the box, and we get a penalty for that. I'm not sure if that was a penalty, but I'll take it happily. It's going to be Jamie Vardy to take this one. And of course, Jamie Vardy is going to score a decent penalty. Keep it right, dives the wrong way, and we make it 1-0 against Watford. And Vardy dabs as well. Can't get any better, can it? 1-0 to Leicester City. Now a chance again for us here. Carrasco down the wings. Carrasco cuts this one back. Decides to lay it off to Danny Drinkwater. Drinkwater tries to finesse that one. It takes a deflection and then hits with the save. Decent save from Hits, because it took that deflection. It could have gone anywhere. Great goalkeeping there from him. And now to Riyad Mahrez with a chance here. A brilliant scoop turn there from him. And then he tries to finesse that one into the top left corner. But a deflection takes it to the top right corner. But unfortunately for us, it hit the post. And then Carrasco with a bicycle kick attempt. Not bad at all. Great attempt there from him by the keeper. It was easy for him. And then Mahrez hits the crossbar again after his free kick took another deflection. this game, guys, has literally been the game of deflections. But anyways, we do manage to get the win, which is what is mostly important. Of course, that puts us in an amazing position to secure a top 4 spot. It's still very close to league up. I think before this game, only 2 points separated us and, you know, I think the 5th place team. But again, guys, Mahrez refuses to negotiate, guys. That is disappointing, so he probably might be leaving. If you guys have any ideas for replacements, drop them down in the comment section. But also good news, well, at least Musa accepts his contract, so he will be with us for next season, which will be awesome. Another thing, guys, next season I will be switching formation to a 4-3-3, probably a 4-3-3 with a CDM, because I think that gives us a lot more strength in midfield. Because I think this season in the Champions League especially, we kind of lost it in midfield because we weren't that good. But let's not talk much about that. We'll talk about that next season. For now, look at the league table. Let's get the job done this season, so that we'll be in the Champions League for the next one. So we are in a really good position to secure Champions League qualification. I believe a draw should be enough against Man City. If we get a draw, we should qualify for the Champions League next season. We'll get a top 4 spot. If we can finish 3rd, guys, that'll be incredible. We won't have to play the playoff because, you know, anything can happen in the playoff if we do get a tough team. Now, guys, on to our next game, which is against Manchester City away from home at the Etihad Stadium. This is going to be a massive game. Of course, we will have a look at their lineup, and as you can see, well, it's Man City, of course. We have to expect a strong lineup. Surprised that they are playing Iheanacho. They're giving youth a chance, which is nice to see. Expected from Pep Guardiola. Aguero on the bench is a surprise as well. Company, Nolito on the bench. They have a very strong bench. Thierry Ambrose there as well. But this is our team, guys. I'm not messing around. I've gone with a very strong team. But I'm also giving some of my young players a chance, like Ben Chilwell, Michael Keane, also playing Luis Hernandez for this one, because I think Luis Hernandez and Michael Keane and Chilwell will be a crucial part of our team next season. So I've got to test them in these kind of big games. So let's see how they perform here. First chance for us in the 24th minute. Musa plays the ball through to Vardy. Vardy plays it back into Musa, but gets fouled again inside the box. This time it's John Stones, and we get a penalty. And I think, guys, this was a clear penalty. It's going to be Jamie Vardy to take this one again. Let's see if he can now score against Claudio Bravo. Vardy to take this one. He goes for it quickly, and that's a very good penalty from Jamie Vardy. Hasn't really missed a penalty for us since he has come back from injury, which is nice to see. 1-0 against Manchester City. Not bad at all. But here, guys, another chance for us. Amati into Vardy. Vardy through to Danny Drinkwater. This is fantastic football. Danny Drinkwater tries to go hard and low, but Bravo with a very good save. 45 minutes into this game, still 1-0 to Leicester. But then, guys, a chance here in the second half of Manchester City. Iheanacho on the ball, plays it through to Raheem Sterling. Sterling into Fabian Delph. And that is great football from Manchester City. Passing move expected from a side coached by Pep Guardiola. So in the 54th minute of this game, Manchester City do equalise, making it 1-1. But then, guys, another chance here for us. Riyad Mahrez here gets away from one, plays the ball through to Daniel Amati. Amati back into Mahrez. Mahrez tries to curl that one in, and it hits the crossbar. How close was Riyad Mahrez to score an absolute wonder goal? Of course, he is having his contract issues and all that with the club, but he's still performing well for us. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the win in this one, but a draw was enough to secure us a top 4 spot. And yes, guys, we are now in the top 4. But great news, guys, as Riyad Mahrez has completely changed his mind. Now, guys, he will be staying at Leicester City for the foreseeable future. And I didn't see that one coming, guys. We offered him a contract about 3 or 4 times. He's been rejecting them every single time. And now, guys, surprisingly, he's just magically just changed his mind. And that means, guys, Riyad Mahrez will be there with us for next season, which is freaking insane. I'm really glad to have him. I'm going to offer him £130,000 per week. Crucial first team player role. Hopefully he'll accept this contract. And then, guys, the Mahrez situation will be under control, which is awesome. Now, guys, time to play our final game in the Premier League against Bournemouth. But, guys, well, another player that was unsettled, and it's Wes Morgan, but he's no Riyad Mahrez, so I'm kind of fine with it. Wes Morgan anyways getting old. I probably was planning to sell him anyway next season, so it doesn't really bother me that much. We probably won't be getting any money from Wes Morgan because of his age. But anyways, let's not think about that. We'll talk about that next season. For now, guys, it's time to get into our final game of the Premier League. Hopefully, we can end this Premier League season in style by getting a win against Bournemouth. So, it's Leicester City versus Bournemouth, the final Premier League game of this season at the King Power Stadium, of course, at home in front of our fans. We really need to put in a good performance, and this is the team I've gone for. I have played some of my youngsters like Demire, Gray, Schlapp, Michael Keane, of course, giving them a chance. Even Zila is playing this one. just because, well, this game really doesn't matter that much. We've already secured third position, so might as well give players like Gray an opportunity to shine. Mahrez gets the first opportunity of this game. Well, the heel-to-heel flick didn't really work out, but the cross was put in. Decent cross. Smith actually was very close to putting it into the back of his own net. We could have gotten a goal there. And now Jamie Vardy on the ball here. Maybe he could get ourselves another penalty, but this time he plays the ball back into Mendy. Mendy finds Musa. Musa backheels it into Mendy, and Mendy with one hell of a shot. That probably would have been contender for goal of the season. Good football though. Here ball is taken away from Wilshere. Now with Musa. Musa plays the ball out wide into Demaira Gray. Maybe a chance for us on the counter. Gray plays the ball through Danny Drinkwater. Somehow gets ahead of the defender, but his shot is blocked by Francis. Again, we are playing some good counter-attacking football. And now, guys, it looks like Mahrez is fed up of all the boring football we are playing. And now he wants to, take matters into his own hands. He plays the ball through to Musa. Musa's shot is saved by the goalkeeper, but then Vardy on the rebound does score. Unfortunately, guys, it was given as a known goal. But still, guys, the build-up play to that goal was just superb. Mahrez ran about 40 to 50 yards before playing that pass through to Musa. If Musa would have finished that would have probably been the team goal of the season. That pass from Mahrez, just superb. But that, guys, is it for this game. A 1-0 win for us. Of course, we couldn't really score a goal, actually. It was an own goal, but doesn't matter. We get all 3 points. And, guys, we finished the season with 69 points. I'm really proud with the way we've played. And again, guys, it can't get any better. Riyad Mahrez has accepted the contract, and he will be staying with Leicester for the foreseeable future. We will have him next season, which is awesome. And, guys, we've got 113 million from the Premier League prize money, which is ridiculous. And, guys, that definitely means our profit is now in a positive number, and that means next season we'll get a decent amount of money as our budget. So as you can see, guys, profit 96.98 million, earnings 273.4 million, expenses 176 million as well. And as you can see, 1.4 million in our wage budget, not in our wage budget, in our transfer budget, 300,000 in our wage budget. And, guys, let's have a look at the objectives that we have completed. So we have completed the youth development objective. Unfortunately, we couldn't complete the financial objective. That was a very difficult one. In the domestic success, we got the Premier League one, but unfortunately not the FA Cup one. And in the Champions League one, we managed to complete both of them. So, guys, this has definitely been a successful season. What are your thoughts on that, guys? Rate the season, guys, that we've had with Leicester from 1 to 10. Let's see what you guys think about the season we've had with Leicester City. Cup competitions didn't go that well, but league, guys, went really well for us. Third place with Leicester City, and comfortably as well in that position. 69 points, just 5 points off the top. I think next season, guys, if we get the right place, if we sign the right place, we could potentially be challenging for the league title, which will absolutely be ridiculous. So the teams that got themselves relegated are West Brom, Southampton and Burnley. Now, I'm so surprised that Southampton got themselves relegated. Very surprising indeed. But, guys, bad news is Ron Robert Zieler wants out, guys. So next season he'll probably be leaving. I haven't been playing him much, guys, and that's kind of my fault. But the thing is, Schmeichel has been so good for us, and he isn't that old, and, well, he's a goalkeeper, so his overall won't be going down. So I think it makes sense selling Zieler, bringing someone average as our backup goalkeeper. Maybe someone from our youth academy. I think that makes more sense because it'll give us more cash to spend on, big plays. Besides that, we'll also be giving you the chance, which will be good. Talking about giving you the chance, I am so excited to call up Declan Davis. He looks like an absolute god in this game. 93 to 94 potential. I am training him regularly, so I expect his overall to go up to, into the 70s very soon. As soon as he's 16, I will be calling him up to the first team, and I'm so excited to play with him. If Mahrez actually decided to leave, I probably would play Mikel Antonio as my first choice right winger, and then use Declan Davies as backup, and then wait for Davies to become a world-class talent. But, well, I'm glad Mahrez is staying, so that isn't really something that we have to, think of. But anyways, yeah, I'm training Davies, Chilwell, Gray, 3 players I believe will be really important for us next season, at least for squad rotation purposes, as we are going to be taking part in the Champions League. Also next season, I want to take the Cup seriously as well. Don't want to mess around with them, and I think that's why we need some squad plays. Of course, we have made some pre-contract signings as well, but we are going to make more transfers in the upcoming season. If you guys have any transfer suggestions, make sure to drop them down in the comment section below, so that when I do start recording the season 2 with Leicester, I know which players you guys want me to bring in. But before we end this episode, guys, and of course talk about all the stats and all, we have to have a look at the squad report. So let's start with Kasper Schmeichel. He has gone up by 2, 83 rated, and that's exactly why I want to keep using him. I mean, his kicking has gone up to 96. It's an irrelevant stat in my opinion, but still, well, that is pretty good. Kieran Trippier's stats are increasing as well, especially his technical stats. Nice to see he's gone up in 1. Unfortunately, Robert Hood, now 32 years old, has gone down massively in his physical stats. He's gone down by 1. He is now 79 rated. Even Morgan is going down. Even folks, I think next season, guys, focusing on bringing in some young players will be absolutely crucial. Riyad Mahrez has gone up to 86, which is awesome. Danny Drinkwater has grown as well, 81 rated. Now Mendy had a very good season and now is 81 rated. Of course, just 24. He has more potential to grow. The same with Yannick Carrasco, 84 rated, now gone up by 2. Some of his stats look insane. And this, guys, is the most disappointing thing. Jamie Vardy going down by 1. Luckily, his stats haven't gone down by, that massive number. But he's still going down. He's now 81 rated. And luckily, guys, for us, Musa is constantly improving. And I think, guys, Musa will be first choice for us next season. What are your thoughts on that, guys? Drop a comment and let me know. Who do you think will be first choice striker for us? Ahmad Musa or Jamie Vardy? Of course, Michael Keane is growing well as well. 77 rated. Okazaki probably will be sold next season. He isn't doing well. Besides, I'm looking to switch to a 1 striker formation. So there isn't that much space for, keeping 4 strikers, so Okazaki will be leaving. Demairo Gray had a great season in terms of growing. I mean, he's now 76 rated. Haven't given him that much opportunity to play, but when he has played, he has certainly impressed. Ben Chilwell doing well as well, 72 rated. Now, this player, guys, Hamza Chaudhry, has just returned from his loan spell. The same with Michael Kane as well. I'm just going to put them on a transfer list. I can't really see them growing into some talented players. Next season, guys, I will be loaning out this Kapuchka guy most probably. I haven't used him at all this season. Probably the odd game here and there, but we have so many good wingers, guys, that I can't really use Kapuchka. So I'll be loaning him out. If he does grow into a good player, we'll get him back into the side. Luis Hernandez going up by 1. Schlupp going up by 2. Guys, overall, guys, the growth in this side has been really good, especially the players we have been training. As you can see, Wasilewski, he will be leaving. I think he's joined, I'm not sure, Watford, if I'm not wrong, on a pre-contract. I'm not entirely sure about that. We'll find that out later. But anyways, guys, Demairo Gray does accept the contract offer. He will be staying at the club for the foreseeable future, which is, I think, awesome. Let's have a look at the top scorer lists of the Premier League now. Coutinho with 16 goals, Sigurdsson with 15. Of course, we have our very own Jamie Vardy with 11 goals in 8th place, and Musa in 15th place with 9 goals. Not bad at all. They're the only 2 players in these top 25 ranking of top scorers. Now moving on to top assisters, we have Musa in 4th with 8 assists. At one point I thought he was definitely going to be top assister, but then he kind of slowed down as well. We also have Vardy there with 5 assists, and if I'm not wrong, Mendy there with, I think, 7 assists. Yeah, Mendy has 7 assists, which is decent. Kasper Schmeichel with 13 clean sheets has been the best goalkeeper in the Premier League, and hence exactly why I want to use him as first choice and not Ron Robert Zieler. I think we'll sell Zieler and bring in one of our youth academy prospects, to be as backup goalkeeper. End of season review time. We're now going to get into season 2. We're going to see our budget, see our objectives, and of course after that you guys can drop your comments. Let me know which place to sign for season 2 down in the comment section below. I'll also be taking part in a pre-season tournament for the upcoming season, although I probably won't be playing the games. I'll just be simming the tournament through, but we'll get that extra cash, which could potentially help us secure those massive transfers that we probably need to bring in. So I've selected the one that gets us the most money, as that is obvious. So hopefully, guys, we can win that tournament, even though we will be saving it. So we have a lot of mail. So first of all, let's have a look at them. A lot of them are players returning from loan. Most of the loanees, guys, aren't really talented players. I'll probably be selling them on again. Our group, guys, is New England, Bayer Leverkusen and Real Madrid. Excited to face Madrid. I probably might just play that game. I don't know what to do. But Wasilewski actually has joined Burnley, not Watford. I kind of made a mistake there. But, guys, 3 new signings already. Ricardo Saponara, Benoit Tremoulinas and Axel Witsel. So excited to see how they perform for us in the upcoming season. But, guys, kind of like bad news here. Wes Morgan will be leaving the club. I will be putting him on the transfer list. He is not interested in staying at the club, and that potentially means we need to bring in another centre back. Any suggestions, guys, are welcome. So objectives, guys, youth development one, sign 4 players from every single position, defense, forward, etc. You guys know about that objective. And the brand exposure one, which we are getting for the first time, sell out at least 85% of attendance, of course, in 70% of the home league games. I think that's achievable. Finish this season with 17 million unspent in the allocated funds is our financial objective. I think we can do that as well. I think all our realistic objectives, apart from this one, they want us to reach the semi-finals of the Champions League. That is ridiculous, but I think with the money they have given us, 45 million, I guess we should try our best and achieve that objective. Most importantly, guys, we also have to, get a top 4 spot again, as the board now expects us to get a top 4 spot. But now, guys, it's time to find out who our player of the season is, and it's gonna be Jamie Vardy. Now, it was between Musa and Vardy, but I decided to go for Vardy because, well, in the big games, guys, he was the better player. And if he wasn't injured, guys, I think he would have had way more goals than assists. Besides that, his average rating throughout the course of the season was a bit higher than Musa. I think Musa had 7.5 or 7.6 and Vardy had 7.8. So 15 goals and 5 assists gets Jamie Vardy the player of the episode tag. But that, guys, is pretty much it for today's episode. The season 1 is now complete with Leicester City. Season 2 will be starting very soon. If you guys are excited for Season 2, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more FIFA 17 content, follow me on Twitter to stay updated, and I'll see you guys very soon with another video on this channel.